All right, so game number 2 in our best of 3 Week 8 Season 4 Chair League last week of the final season. Last final season game for both of these teams, fighting for a higher seed in the playoffs. Battlefield of Eternity. Mystic, what is your favorite ban here?
I think the Arthas is really strong here, so that could be potentially first ban. As much as everybody thinks he's fallen out of favor, I think Artanis is really good on this map, just for the amateur opponent and the potential for swaps, because the potential for swaps on this map, I feel like, are a lot larger than on other maps, because both teams are kind of like static, kind of either defending their immortal or attacking the enemy immortal, and that makes way for like really easy swaps.
Right, but we do see a rag ban. I agree with you completely. I think ETC and Artanis are both really strong here. Artanis, like you mentioned, amateur opponent, super valuable here. ETC, slide in, stun into another stun into a face melt after that and kill. Malfurion's roots can't be denied here as well, so I kind of like that ban. Tyranda's actually powerful here too, if you have a good solid Tyrande player.
Some Korean teams have also, I've seen, pick up some Sergeant Hammer on this map too.
Yes, I have seen some of that. Hammer is a challenge sometimes on this map, though, depending on what the rest of your comp looks like, right? So you must have to do a Protect the Hammer if you're going to go that direction. But yes, I have seen a couple of teams do that as well. Taking their time with that first pick, volumeZero. Thinking about it, discussing it, trying to decide what they can pick first and what they can save for later picks. Draft is always an interesting time conversing when we're drafting, that's for sure. Oh, all right.
Good damage, good race hero.
But do you answer that with like a Lunara or an Artanis or even a Tyrande? I love Tyrande on this map, I'm not going to lie. Not solo, but I love Tyrande on this map.
Tyrande does make racing much easier.
Right?
They ban the Ragnaros, they pick the Greymane. I could... and Malfurion's banned. I mean, you can pick up the Kerosene here, just in case you're afraid of the Greymane burst.
Right.
The Arthas Sylvanas.
Okay.
We got the Heroes of Warcraft going on right now. Arthas is a really good team fighter. Sylvanas is not bad at burning the immortal, and she also makes it so if you win, then you win a lot harder.
Yes, and that has been my experience with her as well.
And with the clustered corridors here and there scattered along the map, it's really easy to spread that Shadow Dagger poison. Let's see the response. Vala, auto attack hero. Lucio.
All right, I like both of those. Solid healers, solid damage against both the immortal and the other team if you need it. I dig that.
Yeah, I think volumeZero here is building more of a Race the Immortal team, while Heroes of the Frat are looking for a more just destroy the enemy team.
Right.
Vala is really good at racing. Greymane is really good at racing. And Lucio, there are many walls to ride on this map.
There are tons of walls to ride on this map. In the ETC ban, that may have been targeted. That may have been, I don't want to deal with you stunning me inside of, inside of the other stuns, right? So I get that. I totally get that. And the Artanis band, no amateur opponent for you. You know what I'd like to see here now? Maybe a Lunara or a Tyrande or something to just help increase your damage against...
The Immortal.
Yes. Totally went blank on the name of that silly thing.
I think a little bit is fine. I think if you are going Arthas, Sylvanas, you really need to shore up your team fight a little bit more so that you can take it to them and burn the Immortal when you have the chance.
Okay, okay. I mean, but with Sylvanas, you need to win the Immortal.
Right.
Right? Like, that's the whole point. You can go and you can take a wall out early, but you need to win the Immortal. Varian. Are we going to see Parian win?
I think Varian is actually their Immortal burner. I think
so definitely
he's gonna,
Colossus Smash then?
I think he might go Twin Blades. I think he's gonna burn the Immortal, and the rest of the team is going to engage on the enemies and keep them off the other Immortal.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I think they're going for here. You know, I might be wrong, but we'll see.
Okay. I mean, that's why we watch the game, right? So we can figure out what they want to do here. I kind of, all right, I could see how that could work, yes. So, do you double tank here, or do you double support? Because you have the damage you need. Or do you single tank and pick another damage, like a Thrall?
Murden's still open, so they might go for him. Oh, but they go for the Johanna. They go for Johanna Thrall.
All right, so I got the Thrall pick right. Tanks are so, like, sometimes teams just love one tank over the other.
And Morales. Morales is actually a really good healer with Arthas. The Stim Drone Lich King.
The Stim Drone Lich King is scary. I have seen that. And if you go the talent that speeds up your attack and heals you every third attack, and, like, there's a build with Arthas where if you get Stim Drone, like, you are crazy sustain and you're gonna kill some fools, and that may be what we're about to see here.
No one expects the Stim Drone Lich King.
No, they don't. But with that, here we go into game number 2 in our best of 3. We have, for volumeZero on the red team, Veteran Wings playing the Vala, Magnetic on the Johanna, Shy Guy on the Lucio, Sleepy Bear on the Thrall, and Rexpa on the Greymane.
And for Heroes of the Frat, we have Kyle C. Rat on Sylvanas, Tom on Lieutenant Morales, Verticus on Li Ming, Marvin on Arthas, and Satat on Varian. Satat.
All right, so do you think we get Sylvanas Cheese bottom lane, top lane? Do you think we're getting that?
I
mean, I kind of expect it to happen, honestly. Maybe not. All right, we do have 5-man middle on the right side for red team volumeZero, and 4-man middle with Arthas immediately starting top lane for the boys on Heroes of the Frat. Saving those talents till the last minute here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We do have Vala going the classic Monster Hunter Q build for this map.
Which makes sense. Variant starting with Overpower. So that I kind of expect. Oh, we're going to have a little skirmish right away up here. Little love grenade coming in. Volleyball from Li Ming. Thrall Arthas starting up top. Joe going deep to try and get a little stun, but taking a decent amount of damage there. This will be an interesting contest. Sylvanas needs to do a good chunk of damage here to really make this work for Heroes of the Frat. It can be done. I've never seen Kyle C-Rat play Sylvanas, so I can't comment on it, but it has to be a lot of damage to really make this work. And that damage
Yeah.
spike really happens after 13, I think it is, when she can go cold embrace or whatever the dagger vulnerability is.
Yeah, Morales using a lot of mana here. She's gonna have to go back very soon.
And there she goes. Ooh, Greymane taking a huge chunk. Oh, it's good timing for Morales to go back because we do have the Immortals spawning in 5 seconds. Rage Penguin is thinking smash. I tend to agree with Rage Penguin. I think we're going to see parry and win and not Twin Blades of Fury variant. But we'll see in 8 short levels. So Heroes of the Frat straight up defending immediately against volumeZero. So volumeZero not able to really push into any real damage. But all 5 members are down here and looking to possibly get a kill against Heroes of the Frat. While Thrall is just soaking top lane right now. Ooh, Lucio taking a big chunk of damage from that Li Ming. And Johanna's already pretty low.
Lucio trying to heal up what he can.
Right? Arthas is top now, though. Taking the soak away from Thrall. Possibly engaging. This is interesting. Alright, we do have Greymane going in to start doing some damage to the Immortal. He could be in a little bit of trouble here, but no, he is able to escape a chunk of damage taken off of that Immortal for volumeZero.
Well, Arthas better be careful here because volumeZero is coming down. Gank him.
Oh, he is taking the damage too. I don't know that they're going to get the kill, but they are going to make him go back and at least be. Li Ming finally putting some orbs in on Heroes of the Frat's Immortal. Elite Pigeon happens to agree with you there, Mystic. Twin Blade Syndrome is crazy fast, so... Twitch chat split right now on what build we're going to see coming out of Arthas. We do have level 4s on for everybody, and the Blue Immortal is at half health and starting halftime already.
Oh, that's spawn, though.
But Joe, really low. She really does need to get out of there and at least look at getting some health back. This is, on this map, this is my favorite spawn to end up with.
I think they really need to send one person to burn the Immortal while they defend.
Yes, I would agree.
Oh, but Joe
they're
comes in
trouble.
here a little bit early, I think.
She's trying to look to do some damage. Thrall in the mix too. Damage coming out. Rexpa may be in trouble. That Greymane really low after taking that stun and in a really bad position is able to get out. Thrall also taking a good chunk of damage. Heroes of the Frat defending really well here, but there's no damage on their Immortal right now because all 5 members are being forced into this defense. So inevitably, it goes over to volumeZero.
Oh, and here comes the damage.
Right, but at this point, with such a lead, all you're doing is trying to get rid of some of that shield. volumeZero does get the first Immortal of the game with about a quarter of a level lead. Alright, Thrall back top lane. Heroes of the Frat just now grabbing their Merc camp. That was actually good timing. Good-ish. It will help in the defense here against this half-shielded Immortal that volumeZero is looking to capitalize with and maybe at least get down this first wall. I think with a half-shield, you should be able to get this first wall and the fort down, personally. I could be wrong. But 4-on-4, level 7 talents with a slight tier lead.
Oh, they're going straight for it.
Looking to do damage. Wow, Greymane getting value there. Looking to really put some hurt on Morales and really causing her pain. Li Ming is going to go down, and that will be the end of that fort. Both teams do have 7s now. I'm telling you, I'm feeling parry and win because I got 3 parry talents on that variant right now.
That is actually also the talent.
Is it the Twin Blades
talent
one?
that you go for Twin Blades.
All right, okay. Joe versus Varian, not going to get anything out of that except for slow him down and allow Vala and Greymane to pick up that bottom Impaler camp to have it push against Heroes of the Frat in that bottom lane. 4 versus 2 in the bottom lane. Lucio wall raiding his way down there. Wow, there are a lot of walls here. You weren't kidding. Sylvanas Value, though, immediately shutting down those minions and the wall, allowing Heroes of the Frat to fight underneath those towers without worrying about it. Huge amount of damage out on Lucio, but he is going to get away. However, the bottom wall is now taken for Heroes of the Frat. volumeZero looking at an exposed fort. In the meantime, Greymane did pick up the Fallen Shaman camp for volumeZero. Thrall pushing back against Arthas, rather, in the top lane. Oh, Thrall could be in trouble here. We have a 5-man rotation coming up. Oh, he doesn't see it.
Oh,
Oh,
he almost goes down.
So low. Oh, Thrall almost got caught out there. So we do have a full level lead over on the side of volumeZero at this point. They will hit 10 during this next Immortal phase. And volumeZero already rolling down to start the Immortal, while Heroes of the Frat taking the top Impaler camp instead.
volumeZero is going to burn this down so fast.
Right, I mean, well, what does Heroes of the Frat do? They know they can't defend this. It's 10 versus 9. That would be a waste, right? All right, everybody went everything that I expected. Earthquake for Thrall, going to get some value there. And I think this, yeah.
Oh, they engage.
Oh, they're engaging hard. Oh, I'm not sure that worked out quite the way they wanted to. They are going to get a kill on Morales, and that should allow them to clean up the rest of the team. Indeed, Sylvanas is down. That was a weird placement on that Earthquake. And only half the team got those Lucio shields. But you know what? I guess in the end that worked out because they were able to kill 2 members, and they are going to secure a full health and shield Immortal to push against Heroes of the Frat here. So that's probably everything that volumeZero could have hoped for. 10s are out now for Heroes of the Frat. We see Taunt.
Instead.
See Taunt, Syndragosa, along with Disintegrate and Silencing Arrow, or Wailing Arrow rather. Medic has not picked yet. I don't think we're going to see Medevac, but maybe we will. I would expect Stim Drone, and there is the Stim Drone. So looking to increase the damage of 3 of the 5 people on Heroes of the Frat. Fight is coming out. Sylvanas shutting down structures, though, or not shutting out. Ugh, wow. Sylvanas not shutting down structures because she's on the other team. Sorry, guys. Every once in a while, I lose what I'm looking at. Syndragosa being used and Wailing Arrow going out. I do not think we're going to see volumeZero get this fort.
Oh, Vala almost going down.
Oh,
she
Vala
does go
going down. That was a
great
defense by Heroes of the Frat. Stim Drone coming out.
Stim Drone variant.
A dead Lucio and a lot of damage going on in Greymane. I would not be surprised to see Heroes of the Frat take this top fort away. The blind getting a little bit of value, but at the end of the day, like 5 versus 3, you're not stopping this fort. And there's the taunt on Thrall, the root on Thrall, or Greymane rather, the death on Greymane.
I mean, I expected the Stim Drone Arthas, but I, for one, did not expect the Stim Drone Varian.
Well, think about it. I mean, Varian's going to do a good chunk of damage as well. So it actually works pretty well for them. I didn't expect him to go taunt, though. That's the part that surprised me the most. But I do expect them to now, I expect Heroes of the Frat to come in here and clean out this bottom fort. Little Cortex, I was asking myself that in a ranked game earlier tonight. Why would you go Syndragosa when you have a Sylvanas? I don't understand that either. But that's where they went. Oh, the lockdown on the Lucio. He's pretty low, but this is the engage that volumeZero was looking for, and they are putting out a ton of damage. Morales goes down first. Sylvanas. Li Ming is really low. Arthas is going to go down, but in the back, Lucio was killed. So 3-4-1, but I don't know that Varian's getting out of this. Thrall and Joe are already going around the back way.
No.
That's a dead Varian. Parry is only going to get you so far, my friend. You are dead. Oh, maybe not.
A lot of parries,
maybe
though.
not. The parries are real. There he goes down. That I expected that to happen. Greymane already on the Immortal. I would like to see... Yep, alright, good. Thrall and Joe grabbing some camps. Greymane and Vala are going to do plenty of damage against this Immortal to burn it down pretty quickly. Lucio will come in, heal up that Greymane because he is really low right now. And we have Heroes of the Frat grabbing their Fallen Shaman camp. 13s versus 13s for both teams. Vala rotating around to tap, it looks like. Alright. It looks like Heroes of the Frat wants a fight here. And they're going to 5-man defend again. Sylvanas pushing bottom lane. Maybe thinking that with that Impaler camp, or was that a... Nope, that was the Fallen Shaman camp. Maybe they could get that
I like this formation that they got going.
I do too. Don't ruin it, boys. Oh, they came out too soon. That's one of those situations where you have to be really patient. And just like really patient and just sit and wait and let them walk into your trap. However, in the meantime, Greymane went top and grabbed another set of Impalers. So top lane being pushed and Sylvanas has to clear it up. Whoa, Vala got deleted there though. Lucio followed up closely the lockdown with the stim drone with that laser beam of death. Just absolutely
I find that very
deleted.
interesting. Hey, like Taunt Varian doesn't actually have that much damage, but if you give him Stim Drone, he has some damage.
All of a sudden, it's like real damage, right? And on top of that, you had a laser beam behind it onto a lockdown target. Like, what are you going to do? Varian soloing Greymane really low there. And Thrall. 2v1. And the Li Ming resets for real. Wow. And that's going to be an Immortal over 2 Heroes of the Frat. Not a full health Immortal. Let's call that a fourth quarter shield? But
yeah,
still very, very nice. I'll agree with Rage Penguin. Lockdown doesn't matter with no kill potential, but as you can see, they have the kill potential. Li Ming is just going crazy. That's a dead Joe. There's a reset for Li Ming. Oh, that Lucio shield saved Lucio's life there. Li Ming knew she wasn't getting through that shield and backed off. Did not look for that kill. But it's still a fifth of a 20% shield on an Immortal going on to keep wall. This, if Heroes of the Frat can land another kill here, they could finish with Sylvanas and all 5 members up. If they can land one more Syndragosa, land one more kill, you're looking like Lucio. Oh, wow. The deletion is real with that Li Ming. They could finish here. We could be going into game number 3.
Well, Earthquake comes
coming out.
They're trying to defend really hard.
They are there. volumeZero doing everything they can, but losing their Greymane. Sylvanas is going to go down. Medic is low. Li Ming is down. But the Immortal might have enough damage to finish this core. Yes, they do. That's going to be 1-1 Heroes of the Frat getting that game back.